2019. Join us. Middle of the week. Good morning on MLB Central.
You have a string hanging on.
Don't you dare say Robert Flores. You're a
Way to
sellout.
throw it under the bus.
You're
I love
a sellout. 20 seconds
Brutal
ago, I was
truth.
like, oh gosh, there's a string here. And he's like, oh no.
Look at this.
See it? Don't worry about it. Bam.
Well, that's why I pointed
red light hit.
That's why I pointed it out, because no one can see it.
Thank you.
You're
Robert
welcome.
Flores, Mark DeRosa, I'm Lauren Shehadi. Happy 28th birthday, Mike Trout.
What do you get him? What do you get?
What do you get the man that has?
What do you think he gets?
A card.
Maybe like some AirPods?
Cookies.
Golf balls?
I would give him
AirPods.
a pork roll, ham and cheese, pork roll, egg and cheese.
He doesn't want anything
It's
over.
a Taylor ham, egg, and cheese, but I don't want to start that fight again.
Maybe that's for you.
What
Maybe
could he
for other
possibly want?
A ring?
A postseason game?
Yeah, I'd like it.
That'd be heat.
That'd be a gift for everyone, really.
That's
How many
true.
times did the Yankees go deep last night?
800 million.
Mets are going to a World Series.
You know the Yankees have won 14 straight in Baltimore?
You're obsessed with that stat.
Who's the better
That's
Mike
crazy.
right now, Trout or
Gosh,
Tauchman?
we are all over the place.
Oh!
Oh!
The sock man.
Hey, Bringer of Rain coming on the show. Excuse us.
Clayton
Josh
Kershaw still's an absolute ace.
He was
Let us not
fantastic last
forget, shall we? We're all over the board, by the way. Did you realize the impact you had?
Oh, well, you got something?
No, go ahead, real quick.
No, I was going to say, watching the Cubs games now, it's like,
Well, that game was
that's
over
big
quick.
business. Like, Wrigley Field, it's a corporation.
It's like it's a
the
theme park.
players are out
Yeah.
on stage. It's crazy.
Right.
The Wrigley Field.
Central rolls back.
Big black boots, long brown hair, she's so sweet.
Weekend later on this month. Good morning. We are in search of the coolest and most clever nicknames, as we always are, because we're journalists. What have we got so far?
Good morning, Lauren. After an exhaustive search.
I was thinking Roflo and D-Row have it made. They call me, I have no idea, Shehadi? Just put your back
There you go.
name. I'm boring, aren't I? By the way, if we don't know how to
that's
pronounce
okay.
Mark Melanson's name, by now we're the problem, are we not?
Yeah, good point. Good point.
Why don't we ask Twitter? Robert says, I'm scared, be very afraid. JP, as we move on, a difficult farewell in San Francisco. Joe Panik designated for assignment. We all remember the double play. Game 7, 2014 World Series. Perhaps when one door closes, another opens. Is that going to be the case? What's his future?
Yes, Lauren, and certainly, first of all,
Very cool. He played at St. John's in Queens, so wouldn't that be something? Hey, JP, the good news out of the Bay Area is that Johnny Cueto perhaps getting closer to a return. Tommy John surgery last August. What's the timetable now?
Lauren, it looks like right now we could see
That shimmy shake in 1 month's time. Cannot
Yes,
wait.
love it.
Also good to see Mike Fultonevich back on a big league mound. 3 earned in 5 1/3. All those runs came in the 6th inning. Went down to the minors. What did he work on to improve? Atop the East for the Braves. We've got Josh Donaldson coming up. Bringer of Rain in just a bit. Bye,
Great.
Bubba. Thanks for the time.
Arrivederci.
Twins concluding what has been an exciting series so far this afternoon. The trio of Freeman, Albies, and Acuna went 10 for 16 last night. 2 homers and 8 RBI. Today, Max Fried takes the mound for Atlanta against Martin Perez, and you can watch it right here on MLB Network. Going to be fun. The Astros beat Colorado in Greinke's debut on Tuesday thanks to 4 homers and 11 runs by the Astros offense. Garrett Cole gets the start for Game 2 as Houston looks for its 6th straight win. And the YouTube game of the week heads to L.A. as the Cards and Dodgers finish off their 3-game set after taking over first place. The Cardinals now 0-4 on this 5-game road trip. They'll try to salvage the series finale, and you can watch it by going to YouTube and searching MLB. It's as simple as that.
Taking him out of the leadoff hole again just would seem foolish to me. Acuna.
About Fultonevich. You
Yeah.
and JP talking about how
5
important
scoreless
he
last
is
night.
for them.
5 scoreless last night, but I was going to ask you about the bullpen because after the deadline, we thought it's really interesting. Shane Green and Mark Melancon. How long does it take to get adjusted? I mean, that clubhouse is whole, and you're walking in there and being asked to perform right away.
Yeah, it is. I mean, here it comes. 2-seamer slider like Melancon, curveball, front door cut.
Something.
So how about this? So here it is. You go to high school.
Absolutely.
Better to bloom late than never bloom at all.
Oh.
Together, shall we? It's August. We're allowed to overreact. Good morning to you, Anthony Castrovins. We will start in the NL Central. Injuries, of course, part of the game, but in that division, 3 teams within striking distance of the top. Wilson Contreras, Craig Kimbrell on the injured list right now. Are you freaking out? What's your level of concern? On us at the deadline and improved. The Braves made moves to bolster their bullpen. Of course, it's going to take time for them to adjust to new surroundings, new clubhouse. You're not jumping to conclusions just yet, are you, my friend? On our air coming up this afternoon, I love what Freddie Freeman said about a week ago when they were playing D.C. He said, look, Scherzer's on the injured list. Time for us to push the gas. Are you concerned that Scherzer's been injured for a while and not 100%? They're winning lately in his absence. Talking about not 100% healthy, the Yankees at that top of that list, over 100 million on the injured list right now. Made no moves at the deadline. 7-0 since the deadline. That's their record. You're looking forward to postseason. Is it a larger number than 9 out of 10? Your freakout factor in the Bronx. Opener in October. Can't imagine, but seems to be relevant. Calm, cool, and collected. You are not. Anthony Castrovins, thanks so much for the time. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Lauren.
Hey, August 10th.
All back to references from previous shows.
You know why?
What?
She dated a beekeeper.
She dated
He
a guy who
wasn't,
stung himself with bees in college to keep to implement.
Anti-inflammatory.
Wonder what he's doing with the rest of his life.
Gets a lot
I'm
of frogs.
kidding.
Hey, Lauren, do you know where the gym is?
The
Yeah.
pollinator.
He was jacked.
I like that. Was he jacked?
Duh.
Friendly?
You ever have a cat?
No.
Not a cat.
Did I have a bunch of cats?
Oh, look at the copyright.
Yeah, I did.
Look at that head.
It's over.
Name of my book, by the way.